Hey guys, hope you must be doing great and awesome. Once again, Abdullah this side, and I am Aluminous turned wedding photographer and now a photography business coach. And in this powerful session, I'm going to talk about how do you deal if you miss the coverage of the client. If you want to watch the translation of this in Hindi, if you want to watch the Hindi version, the link of the Hindi video is available in the description. You can check that. Now, how do you have to deal with a client for which you have missed the coverage onto the wedding event or any other kind of photography event? You must have seen a lot of times when you send the team onto the shoot, when they go onto the location, because of the unclarity, because of not having the clarity what they have to do, they might miss to shoot some basic things. So suppose I have been into the weddings, events, birthdays, anniversary, all the kind of event photography my company does, right? And a lot of time it happens that my team sometimes, either it sometimes it is, a lot of times it is unintentional, and my shooting team left something, leave something onto the shoot. And when the client asks you that you have missed my coverage, you have missed my close near and dear ones coverage, how can you do that? Then in that case, how you have to deal with that, I'll tell you. So I have divided this into three things, and there are two case studies I'll share with you. So first thing, 3 points, and fourth one is a case study. It will be a short video, but it will give you a lot of insight. Just pay very close attention. So what not to do when a client is calling you and the client is saying that you have missed the coverage, then how you have to deal with it. So before further moving on to what to do, it is very much highly important than what not to do. What not to do, what you do not have to do when the client is calling you. So it is 3 points mainly. First is that do not give to start immediate justifications to the client. When the client is calling you, the client is putting their concern in front of you, and you start to immediately give the justifications. I'm not saying that your justifications are not true, right? It might be true, but when the client is calling you, he is expecting you to listen, right? When you listen to the client, he gets calmed down. But when you start to give the justifications and saying that you have to win the argument, there at that point of time the main war happens. Do not start to give justifications immediately. Do not give immediate solution either. So when the client has put their concern in front of you, do not offer them the solution at that point of time. Ask them, take some time, but do not do that, because it is so unprofessional when someone is talking to you, when someone is putting their concern and you give the solution immediately. What you have to do, I'll give you the solution to it. So I'll share with you when I was during my interview process, when I was preparing for my MBA exam for Indian Institute of Management. So I used to give a lot of interviews. So I still remember the day I had gone to give an interview, and I was sitting in the interview room, and the interviewer asked me, Abdullah, this is the thing. He's asked me something, and immediately without thinking anything, I started to give the solution because I did not want to sound dumb. Right? So that point of time, the interviewer said, Abdullah, take your time, put thought, do not never give immediate solution. It looks completely unsensible, and it looks like you have not prepared for that. So do not give the immediate solution. Third, do not start to blame either. Do not start to blame on their parents or on their, suppose a lot of time it has happened with me that we are shooting the couples, right? The portrait shoot is going on of the couples, and the couple families comes up, and they will just take them to the mandap because the muhurat is going on, right? And we would not get much time for their portrait shoots. And in that particular case, the concern happens, and when your couple, when they actually see your pictures, they say that the pictures are less, and at that point of time it is clear, that it has clear happened that they did not give much time. Even if that happens, do not put the blame, just listen to them. Right now, what is the solution? What to do then? There are 3 solutions. Listen patiently. Whatever they are saying, just listen patiently. When the client is calling you, they are expecting you to listen patiently, and this is the biggest thing that you can do to them. Second point, ask for some time from the client. Even if you have some solution to offer to the client, then just tell them that let me just discuss with my team, and let me just overhaul the process, and I will get back to you. Third, overhaul the process completely. Ask your team person, everyone, why the coverage was missed, right? And depending upon the feedback which comes from your team, it could be the mistake of the client side as well. Sometimes they do not cooperate, right? Sometimes what different kind of scenarios happens when you're actually shooting a wedding or any kind of corporate event or anything, right? Overhaul the process, and once you overhaul the process, understand what happened onto the day of shoot, then what you have to do, you have to offer a solution to the client, right? Now, how you have to offer to the solution to the client? Simple. If you see that you have done a mistake, then just accept your mistake. Now, what is my way of giving the solution? I'll tell you what is my way. So I just, it has happened with me couple of times, or maybe thrice. So what do? I send a voice note first. I sent a detailed voice note first of around 1 minute, 1 to 2 minutes, and I apologize in that particular voice note, and I say in there that I have discussed with my team, and we found out that it is our mistake, it was our mistake, and I completely apologize for that with you, right? And for you I apologize that, and just say it very very clearly to that client, because and when you will say that, the client would love to see your response. You know why? Because it is not easy in today's era, in today's in today's time, that someone is expecting their mistakes, and that too in an evident note, which is a voice note, right? That is the voice note, and client can use that, right? And after that you can have a call, and if it's a mistake, then you have to offer a compensation, right? What is the compensation? Never ever give a money back, never ever give a money back, unless there is some data loss or something. That's a different concern. But if something has been left, and you have actually actually accepted that yes, it was my mistake, it happened from my team, and I apologize for that, then, and the client is not expecting any money kind of money back, because you cannot measure that in terms of money. If something has been left, how will you actually quantify that this is the price? If you have left my photo shoot, then this is the price. You cannot do that. So what you can do, you can offer some shoot, some post wedding shoot, or any kind of shoot, but do that. And guys, this is the biggest thing that you can do for a client. When the clients see that you have actually listened to their concern, and you are actually giving some great solution and redressal for that, and some great solution for that, the client loves that. Because what the client expected is a response, is a positive response, and the acceptance from your side, and that is what you did, right? And just give some kind of shoot or any kind of thing to the client. I will share with you 2 case studies now which happened with me. So the first case study is the case study of Mathura. So what happened at one point of time, I had my team had gone to shoot in Mathura a wedding, and when they were shooting a wedding, they reached late, and because of that, the entire haldi event could not get shot. And the client was very amazing, very very patient clients and lovely clients. And after the wedding was done, both the clients, both the couple actually came to my studio office, and they sat up over there, and I went in over there, and I had a discussion. They said, Abdullah, you left our haldi and it was not expected, and all these kind of things they said. Then I said to them that I completely apologize for this. Just give me some time, I will just look into it, and whatever comes up after discussing with my team, don't worry at all, I will give you a great solution on that. I said like that, right? And I'll show you the mail. I have taken out the mail. So after I did the meeting with my team, and they said yes, we reached the location late, and it is purely our mistake. What did I do? I sent an email to them, and you will see it over here. I'll just zoom it for you. 150% is good enough. Not 150%, 125% is a good enough. See over here, what did I say? I said, hello Dhaval and Prerak. The mail I sent this on to September 2, 2019, and I said, hope you must be doing great, and this, you just read out this mail. We deeply apologize for the mismanagement that happened on your wedding day. Kindly note that we tried every possible effort to make your experience memorable, but due to some communication gap, deficiency arose, and it is like that. Our team have decided to fill the gap by offering some client delight offerings. The loss that has happened could not be monetized, as in the coming future you will be blessed with your child, so we would like to offer you the following deliverables. And we gave them a free maternity shoot in Delhi and a baby portfolio shoot. Now the best part is that they have not even taken the shoot, they have not even taken the baby or maternity, but they have referred a lot of clients to us. You know why? Because I created a very very delightful experience to them, a very very delightful, which they absolutely love. They were not even expecting that I will give them 2 photo shoots. And guys, this small gesture of the compensation in terms of shoot, it has given me more than 5 to 6 lakhs rupees business from their references only. So whenever some friend of them comes to those clients, they always refer those clients to us, those people to us. You know why? Because I created a very very great customer delight, client delight, and which actually believe them. The second case study, I would share the story of Pune. So it happened once, I had a shoot in Pune. I had a great client with me. He had a wedding in the Jadavgarh fort, and he did a lavish wedding, and my team had to leave from Delhi to Pune, but in the morning there was a flight, and before one day we had another wedding. In the morning, my team had to catch up the flight at 9 a.m. in the morning. the team could not do that, and it could not just, it just left the flight. And we reached the location on that particular day at 7 p.m. The entire day functions we could not cover, and we had to hire a team. The team that we hired in Pune was not a good team. They just completely spoiled the work. And till 1 year I suffered the, the grievances of that particular client. And the best part is that I'll tell you, I just said to that client, whatever I can do for you, please let me know, I'll compensate, right? And I gave him some compensation in terms of money, because the we could not shoot the event. It was, my team did not reach onto the location. So the concern was that, but in the meantime, I offered them compensation. I kept very good terms with the client. I did not do bad terms, right? And in the entire process, that client also gave me a lot of references. It is because of only one thing: accepting my mistake, which is the bravest thing in the world. If you have the courage to accept your mistake, people will just love you, I'm telling you. And this is one of the biggest thing that I'm teaching you in this complete video, in this complete session, that if you find that you have done a mistake, just accept it. Or if you have even not done a mistake, just do not entirely put that onto the client. Client will not understand that. He just wants you to listen to him, right? To understand their pain point, to understand their concern. And if you try to put the blame back to the client, it is not going to happen at all. You will lose the references from that client. And it is actually 7 times much more costlier, 7 times costlier to acquire a new client than to retain a client, right? If you can retain a client, it can help you to save 7x money actually. Right, and these are the things, 3 things I would love to share with you, that if you have not subscribed to the channel, do it right now, because I put a lot of photography business content onto this channel. Second is that if you have not attended the workshop, which keeps on happening, just check the link in the description about the next upcoming workshop which is going to happen. There I teach you in detail how to start, market and expand your wedding photography business. Either you are a freelancer, or you are already into the wedding photography business, or you are into any other kind of photography business, but you are not making profits, then you can start your own wedding photography business. I give you all my secrets of getting the clients, high budget clients, how to do the follow-ups, how to do the meetings, how to do the meetings with the client, and everything I have just shared with you in that particular, I shared with you in the particular workshop, right? You just come inside, and if you want to know about my premium courses, premium programs, the link is in the description. You can check the content of that. If you want to enroll, you can enroll for that as well, right? If you can also join our Telegram group, every link is given in the description of this video, right? And this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this till the end. I just wish and hope that I must have been able to add some value to your knowledge, to your learning from my experience, right? And do not miss to subscribe the channel. Click on the subscribe button, press the bell icon, and do it like that, right? Thank you so much for watching this till the end. Until then, stay happy, stay spiritual, and stay blessed. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for being over here. Thank you so much.